Welcome back. In today's WYZZ News Extra, a major bridge collapsed in Baltimore this morning when a cargo ship crashed into the bridge, plunging a construction crew and multiple cars into the water. Now, President Biden and other leaders are jumping into the recovery efforts. WYZZ's Washington, DC correspondent Hannah Brandt joins us live now to explain what we know about the collapse and what that response is like. Hannah?
Brianna, right behind me, the Francis Scott Key Bridge is now in pieces with much of it underwater. There are still 6 people who fell in the water when the bridge collapsed that are unaccounted for. Maryland Governor Wes Moore does say there is still a search and rescue operation underway for those people, but the construction crew that they work for says they are presumed dead at this point because of the depth of the water and just how long they've been missing.
Our state is in shock.
In the early hours of Tuesday morning, a shocking scene in Baltimore was caught on camera. Maryland Governor Wes Moore says this cargo ship lost power and sent out an emergency mayday call. Officials reacted quickly, getting on the radio.
Hold all traffic on the Key Bridge.
Just moments later, the ship hit Baltimore's Francis Scott Key Bridge.
The whole bridge just collapsed.
While the mayday call gave officials a critical few moments to shut down traffic on the bridge, a construction crew filling potholes on the bridge was plunged into the water.
This is an excruciating day for several families.
First responders rescued 2 people. One was hospitalized, the other not hurt. But 6 people are still missing. The construction crew they work for now says those 6 are presumed dead.
We are all putting our arms around the community of Baltimore.
President Biden sent federal officials from the FBI, Transportation Department, and Army Corps of Engineers to help local leaders.
We're going to work hand in hand with the support of Maryland to support Maryland and whatever they ask for.
The bridge and the port are shut down for now, a devastating blow to travel and shipping in the region. But President Biden says he wants the federal government to cover the entire cost of rebuilding the bridge.
The people of Baltimore can count on us, though, to stick with them at every step of the way until the port is reopened and the bridge is rebuilt.
President Biden also says that he plans to visit Baltimore as soon as he can, but he didn't give any specific details about that trip. Live in Baltimore, I'm Hannah Brandt.
Now, Hannah, before you go, the National Transportation Safety Board is investigating the crash and the collapse. So what can you tell us about the investigation?
Well, they say they've had a team here since 6 a.m. this morning investigating alongside the Coast Guard. But right now, they say the details they can share about that investigation are very limited, noting that often investigations of these kind take a long time. But they did emphasize that right now all of the focus is on the people who are impacted by this crash and their families.